Hello, welcome in to my beautiful viewers. I hope you're feeling really good and I hope life is beautiful for you. I've got a message from the divine realm, and that message is that Spirit wanted you to really see who people truly were before they really opened your vault to you. So Spirit's got a sense of humor with planting the chosen ones in certain scenarios and storylines and timelines where they can really see how people treat you when they categorize you in a certain way, or, feel like they can't benefit from you in the short term. So it's saying these people treated you a certain way, and they want me to bring it up as much as I like to be fully focused on the future and fully harnessed in the power of our now moment. Spirit saying there's something in it for my viewer, for me to mention that the divine realm does recognize your plight. They're calling it a plight because there was a group of people targeting you. 101 on my clock. You could have felt really ganged up on. You could have felt the heartlessness of certain beings. So Spirit wants me to give you that sacred acknowledgement right now from the heart space so that you can really feel understood and warmed by the embrace of not only your ancestors, but the whole of the divine team who are always on your side, right? So this is about Team Godhead, the ones with their heart chakra activated. There's going to be a big, abundant energy coming in. This could be money. They're showing me a plow, right? They just gave me the word plow for wow, that image of a snowplow pushing so much snow up the road. And this snow, 1:44 on my clock, this snow is symbolic of all of the loot coming to you. So your loot depends on your nature because you're in charge. Whatever is most beautiful, most sacred to you, whatever you value the most, Spirit's kept it on hold for you. You've had this kept on hold in the most beautiful way because there was no way in the first portion of your life Spirit was going to let you have money that, let's be honest, when we're young, we can be silly. With this big money, Spirit's telling me billions. So this is for my ambitious ones. This is for the ones who've been from absolutely nothing, been targeted. Well, Spirit's saying you're coming back like a boomerang. Put that in the comments. I'm coming back like a boomerang. The ones who fall the lowest into the abyss, the ones who get targeted the most, are the ones who catapult up with the most power metaphysically. Once they get back on that bike, once that heart is activated again, you've cleared up the debris in all your chakra systems from all the other storylines. That's when you catapult into greatness. So that's happening for somebody here. You are catapulting into greatness, and it feels really good to be back, guys. So thank you for hitting all those buttons and all those beautiful, heartful comments. The more heartful those comments and the more heartful we all are joined in together, the more abundance we can bring in together. Now I'm seeing people in a circle holding hands, and we had this thing in the UK called the Okie Kokie where you come into the middle of the circle and go back out again. So there's something about teamwork here, symbiosis, unity is so important. The ones who've had the unity consciousness all along, Spirit is saying, you're going to see the abundance. The last will become the first. And, you're the ones who've created this Ace of Pentacles with your beautiful heart. You can write that in the comments. I create my own Ace of Pentacles with my beautiful heart. And the thing is, with reality creation, the universe is our fairy godmother. Every time you've had a thrilling feeling, or you've noticed, someone with some je ne sais quoi, or a piece of artwork with some je ne sais quoi, or you saw a bit of food that you thought, oh, I'd love to try that. The universe was taking your order. So our personal dream is our personal destiny. And those of us who've got the biggest hearts to think big and to stay pure in a world that tests us every second of every day, you're the ones getting the loot. Some of my viewers, you've been way ahead of the game with your spiritual work. 8 of Pentacles energy, so ahead of the game that it's coming in like a snowplow. It's going to fall into your life in a mega way. But also there's this note that, it had to be harsh for you in the beginning of your life, the Tower energy. It had to be because, misbehaving cards representing misbehaving people. I can feel when a card wants me to pull it. And I can feel when a card's just being naughty, by the way, guys. So, I feel like you had some real misbehaviors in your storyline. And Spirit saying you had to have the coolest origin story. 444 on my clock. Like, maybe compared to other members of society, you felt a bit doom and gloom with this Tower energy telling me you had people around you testing you, heartless ones. I can feel that energy. I know what you had to deal with. scheming. Yeah, they team up. Yeah, they recognize each other's energy. Yeah, all of that stuff. But so do we. So do the cherubima. We recognize each other's energy too. They're saying you had to have this crazy origin story so that, first off, you had to have it revealed to you what humans were like, because, you know, there's something special about you being a child from a sacred place. They're saying you will know what this means. Don't go any further, Cleo Ra. A child from a sacred space. See how naughty that card was, Five of Swords. You must have had people appearing on you in crazy ways, kind of infiltrating your realm, because it's one thing to have a magnetism where, you know, you've maybe answered the phone to people, got involved with certain social circles, made choices, whatever. It's one thing to have made choices in your life where you could be like, okay, I could have avoided this connection. But I feel like for you, they just kept coming at you with the Five of Swords and with the way my cards are behaving. Now, this is the Native American tarot deck. These cards are very sacred, so it's funny that these cards are misbehaving in a way, and Spirit's telling me you've got the pure read, Cleo. This is what it's been like for your viewer. Having done nothing but hold a sacred frequency, energies kept popping up on you. Yeah, because you were holding the sacred frequency. And now you're going to see it differently. They're saying you're going to see it differently. It's like you've been seeing it the matrix way, you've been seeing it the human way, you've been seeing it the scientific way, or maybe, you know, we could say we can all see it the basic way, right? All of us. And that's what it feels like to be depressed, or, you know, people have got their reasons, their trauma energies, whatever. But sometimes we just have been disconnected from the etheric frequency of love. So you're going to see your story differently. And instead of maybe seeing it as it was harder for you, you're going to see, oh, I was tested. I had to suffer because I'm the greatest. It's like being a member of an elite level squadron. You're going to realize, maybe you're going to get some information coming in all of a sudden, but you're going to realize this was necessary. All of a sudden, your viewpoint is going to be made clear. But also you're going to realize Spirit had to put you ahead of the game years ago. Keep you on reserve. This loot's going to flow in because you did the work a long time ago. But look at these plans. Two of Wands with the Tower. Lots of plans to keep you stuck and stagnated. I'm seeing someone at a turnstile, at a train station, where you would have to push against it. And you know when they don't move or the ticket doesn't work? Many escape attempts. Spirit saw these escape attempts. They felt how much energy you put in. Every attempt you made to be responsible or to realign yourself would be the better way of putting it. Spirit saw how hard you were trying to realign yourself with the Ace of Wands here. That's not dirt. That's just pure gore, guys. So do excuse me. I thought the acrylic would help protect it, but the quicker I took it off, the quicker it got the oxygen. So that could be a message for somebody. And we do see this wand here slightly turned to the side, like that turnstile, right? That diagonal kind of energy, like energies were trying to skew your path, you know, and you can see these similar energies right here. Look how golden your energies are in this clear lake with like a scarab kind of dung beetle energy. It's like a protective energy here, helping you build your world. Lots of sun protection, lots of symbols coming through related to the purity of your focus and consciousness. They're telling me as pure as a ray of the sun. And maybe because you were so pure in your younger life, you were reflecting your light onto people, seeing your goodness in them, because we do see this great amount of fire here reflected in this pool. And this, they just keep telling me this is you, male or female. This is you submerged in your own beautiful yin realm connection, which would be your subconscious connection to the quantum field and all that is. And you connect all of your past lives so gracefully and beautifully. They've never given this to me before. This lake being your natural absorption, or it's not even a recognition when it's this natural. You naturally are all of your past lives combined with no separation, no veil. You didn't have to remember when you came in, you were already so sacred. And that's why they've been attacking you, because of your beautiful, natural, sacred, your sacred nature. I was about to get British then, but and say one of our little replacement swear words, but I won't do that. You just had the natural way of realigning over and over again, but that doesn't mean it doesn't take its toll. I'm hearing up is down and down is up. And I guess there were times where you just had to really kind of submit to the gods and be like, you know what, this is so ridiculous. I've got to find the funny side here. So you could kind of relate to what I call leprechaun humor, where you just have to be what I would call Irish about it. Because, you know, I've got Irish grandparents and stuff. And in our culture, you would just have to find the funny side. The British, we would just have to make a cup of tea, find pleasure in the simple things. But with the Ace of Wands, I'm going to clarify this. I feel like, you know, there were so many attempts to pull you through the wrong turnstile, but your beautiful sacred heart kept you aligned. And now this Ace of Pentacles is popping up and you're going to be enemy free. They're telling me 3 of Wands energy, hitting a target that you created so long ago. 6 of Pentacles, naughty energy again popping out. But they're telling me with this rainbow popping out on the table with that 6 of Pentacles, this is how it's going to be. Rainbow springing up in your life. Beautiful. You know, they're telling me watch out for the random spring showers, even though what month are we on? June. Random weather things popping up. Like it might feel like you are literally under your own unique cloud because there could be random rain things happening. I don't know if anyone's ever been in a forest and it's raining in the forest. And then you go out and it's not raining. They're saying look out for things like that. We've got the 9 of Swords here. Supreme protection from your ancestors while you were going through this test and this trial that you're going to... Oh, I get it. This piece of information is going to realign your viewpoint. See, I like being ADHD because it means I forget what I said at the beginning of the reading and then they give it to me again and it's like I can get enthused again. But you're having this viewpoint of yours lined up because you know you're powerful, right? There's something about having the crown on, lining something up, getting that information. And we've got the 6 of Swords here. So still movement towards greater clarity, still movement towards more safety, more satiety, more satisfaction, and more joy. Less humdrum, I'm getting. So this is good stuff. Let's clarify. Oh, no, actually, let's get some of these hidden secrets because we've got a 2 of Cups over here. Graceful, you know, alignment with the higher self. And I'm getting that's what you're moving into with the 6 of Swords. There's that lake again, the clarity, more clarity, right? What's more clear, this lake here or this lake here? It's this lake here. So this is what you're moving into. More peace. I'm getting more harmony. So let's see, because these really wanted to be out when I was selecting decks. So seeing St. Christopher. Someone could have a necklace, a Catholic necklace. Could be Romany, traveler. Stress here, turbulence, tension, argument. So you're moving away from this. I'm getting that some people could have really made you the target, the scapegoat, always finding a problem with you, no matter what you did. Whereas you may have noticed that no matter what other people did, it was fine because they had the positioning, right? You know how people do that? One rule for one and one rule for another. And there's you, twin flames sneaking out. There's you. Wow, confusion here with the hope in the sunflower field. Wow, memories here. So I feel like, again, with this past life submersion with the 8 of Pentacles lake, something about a soul connection is going to get cleared up for you. And that could be what's coming in with the Tower and the Ace of Wands. Again, this is about your ultimate fantasy being fulfilled. And I feel like it's really good for you to know that you got rid of all the enemies, as much as it felt like confusion, as much as you had to get through conflict and stress and turbulence. And I know it was hard because I know you felt like the odd one out. You felt like, why are they picking on me? When you're so heartful and you've got this sunflower heart and this beautiful way of holding on to your fantasies and holding on to your honor and holding on to your dignity and holding on to that clear, pure mindset, as clear as the Fool on a spring day, a hot summer's day. That's what they're giving me. You've got this beautiful sacred ability to bounce back because this sacred flame you can swim in or float in these fantasies. It's your mind. There's no such thing as a fantasy. Abraham Hicks always says, the more we daydream, the better. The more we daydream, the more we tell the universe what we want. And focus pocus, we get what we focus on, whether we want it or not. Because, they try to make you focus on bad things here, because the minute we're focusing on bad things, we're conjuring it, which is why I like to focus forward so much. But they're bringing this up for a reason, because you've conquered this, conquered the conflict, the confusion, and the stress that they caused you, and you're going to see it very differently. You are the hero of your origin story, of your story. And when you see how much the universe, God, is going to give you, the abundant, benevolent universe, rainbow spirit, they're telling me, could mean something to somebody. When you see how much is going to land on your table, you're going to realize that all that fantasizing was actually you directing the universe as your personal butler. The butler on Batman could mean something to somebody. You could have a countenance like Bruce Wayne. You know, Spirit's telling me you could make a good Bruce Wayne for someone watching this. But something about the way you hold yourself here, it's like you deserve a butler. Or you kind of like have this natural way of going to that fantasy place, and Spirit saying it wasn't a waste of time. You were literally doing exactly what the universe loves the rare ones to do. 1551 on my clock. So you're certainly a rare one. And there's something about your spirit being so bright and beautiful with the sunflowers everywhere here, that you kept the hope alive. You kept things flowing. They're showing me a balloon lifting up. So you've got that beautiful nature where you can refloat, where you can anchor in that childlike jubilance and your appreciation for life and that immortal dignity to keep going, Ace of Wands energy. But something's coming in here to realign you. And you could have really felt safety and sanctuary from your ancestors when you were in some sort of Nine of Swords scenario, because they really did pile it on you. And Spirit's saying if there's anything that ever made you feel like a victim, it's going to be realigned, where now you're going to know you were the hero. So it's all mind, baby. They're telling me it's all in the mind, and your memories are going to be shifted here. Memories, because you've got conflicted memories. So there's something about the story that you've lived being rearranged, you seeing it differently and in a more peaceful, clear way. Because this is about your self-image. So things have messed with your self-image, tried to get at you, tried to play you against yourself, tried to mirror weird stuff at you in real life, because we've got matter energy coming through with the Nine of Swords. So it could have felt like at times your life was like, I don't know, they're telling me like horror film or some weird eerie crap for someone out there. Or it could have just been challenging, but we do have the third house coming out with this Nine of Swords. So you could have had particularly a tricky time with communications, or feeling understood or feeling misunderstood, or I'm getting a lot of projections here, like maybe you thinking, are these guys all reading from a script? What script do they have? Why is no one letting me in on the script? Because it felt weird. Again, that idea of being in the wrong story, or the weird story, or like the story converging on you like some weird Inception thing. But you're going to realize this was all for the greater good. So something would work out further on in the long term with Capricorn energy and the Three of Wands. So this is to do with your Ten of Pentacles, your vault opening in a big, big way. And they had to let you see what people were like. Yeah, conscious. They had to make you conscious, because I feel like you're so generous. Oh, that's not nice to hear. But Spirit's saying, with the sacred souls on this planet, sometimes you have to be battered up spiritually, like it's sick, but Saturn will do that to us. The cherubim have to learn the pillar of severity, because otherwise we would give our loot away, we would give our hearts away. You know, we would be so angelic that this is what your higher self agreed to, going through the gauntlet with the Tower energy. And now a lovely cleansed pathway with Virgo coming out on this Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. We've got humor, lovely, jokey, cheerful stuff. So I feel like a lot of your loot is coming to be things you fantasized about. Third eye energy. You could have really had a lot of premonitions about what's coming in the future, because again, we are the creators, the imaginers, the dreamers, and you're someone that was ahead of the game with the dreaming. So what I'm getting here is you are sort of getting a spiritual sunshine of the spotless mind, the eternal sunshine of the spotless mind. Okay, they said leave that on the floor. Oh no. They're giving me the eternal sunshine of the spotless mind, and this fell on the floor for a reason at that point. They want the confusion gone, stress and confusion gone, so your memories are being wiped out. Because they made me see this card as the confusion card and glitch on it and be like, oh no, I've got to leave this on. Oh no, it's a twin flame card. They made me do that, right? Because I feel like that could be happening for somebody. Like you fantasized and you've hoped so much that your dreams would become a reality. And I'm talking to someone who is staunch. You don't get these sacred missions unless you're really staunch, unless your heart is really pure, unless you can go back to that childlike purity really easily, that sacred heart purity. But I feel like, you're someone, maybe the past is glitching in on you, or the confusion is glitching in on you. But something's being purged and burned away. And it's funny, they gave me the reference of the eternal sunshine of the spotless mind. And we've got this 2 of Cups here with the Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles. So something about being emotionally cleansed for an offer to come in. And this is going to be connected to your loot for your higher self. They're telling me this doesn't have to be romantic just because it's twin flames, right? This can be you realigning, marrying your higher self and getting all the things you have fantasized about and hoped for. And Spirit likes the creative ones who can really be creative, artistic dreamers within the game of life. They're saying, Avatar, baby, you've got the courage, you've got the hope, you've got the purity, you've got that beautiful tinkly heart. Someone could have bought a new wind chime lately, something colorful you could have bought that you hang up, a mobile. Ooh, hearing Sade, Diamond Life. Yeah, royalty on the table. They wanted me to get a lot for this. Yeah, escaping the lower realm of the mind. Okay, we've got this W coming out. And I did just hit American woman. So someone could be visiting America, or that could mean something to somebody. We've got the parrot here, and this is giving me freedom energy. They're telling me the freedom of the pirate. And believe me, you don't get alcoholics, failures running a pirate ship for very long. So be careful what history tells you, right? This is you taking your loot, the loot of the Sacred Heart, that natural ability you have of combining all of the gifts of your past life, coming along, not to bite you on the you-know-what, but to really bless you. And again, they're giving me rainbows coming onto your pathway, so look out for those. Shifts in the rain, they're giving me. And you could have Indian connections, they're telling me. Notice the colors. Notice there could be shifts in light and color for you, because I feel like the rainbows are going to show up in unique ways. They want you to write that in the comments. The rainbows are going to show up for me in unique ways. Decorations. I'm getting someone could be going to a wedding, maybe an Indian wedding, a Hindu wedding, doesn't have to be, but they're telling me it will be real love. So that's sweet, real beautiful, sacred love. We've got 2 emblems for the beach. So feet up, they're giving me deck chair energy, feet up, relaxation, sand in your toes kind of energy here. Someone could be going on holiday. Whatever the loot is for you, you're going to have whatever you need to spend the money you need, or, go where you want to go. And it will be quick. They're telling me Orient Express with this. Someone could be visiting a beautiful, place where they do beautiful train journeys. And definitely all these holiday vibes coming through in the loot lounge, because only the beautiful dreamers and believers get all this loot. So you are the diamond. Type that in. I am. Wow, it's so tingly. Remember I said about those wind chimes? You are the diamond, and your tingly, tinkly, beautiful heart is what's bringing all this through. Make them believe it. Spirit saying, make them believe in the magic. You will make them believe it. You are beautiful. You are so heartful. Sacred heart. They're saying, make them believe in the magic. That's so beautiful here. Yes, 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 yes. That Ido rune. Avatar level consciousness, being brave and heartful, because your ancestors are looking through your eyes, and the divine is always with you. Bravery on this new pathway. But again, they're telling me you put in the bravery a long time ago, before it got popular or famous. They're telling me you did something for someone before it got popular or famous, and they respect you for that. You were one of the original ones, one of the diamonds. Gorgeous energy. And there's that energy. Wow, you've got both of them. A rider for the gods and Zeus. So this is just confirmation. Spirit's laughing. I'm seeing a glass being hit with a spoon. And that, the humor of cheerfulness being in the loot lounge is so divine. We've got the letter R here. Royalty confirmed. Regina, they're giving me Regina. They're saying look into the etymology of that. And your name could begin with R. Okay, they're giving me Ronald also. Ronaldo, Rio. Someone could be visiting Rio. And Casablanca, they're giving me Morocco, Mexico. And again, India. There's heavy Indian vibes. So you're so protected by Hindu energy. So yeah, that's really important energy for somebody. You are entangled in the rainbow net now, they're telling me. You are there, you are cushioned. Everything you hoped for and fantasized about, you're going to be laughing at how easy this is. Beautiful one. They're saying, well done for keeping your mind away from the distractions of the chaos, essentially. You're getting your mind re-wiped. They're saying in your sleep, you're going to wake up with a clearer mind one day. Instant alignment with your ideal dream, an amalgamation, they're telling me. So it's going to be all your beautiful memories, the heartful memories, and anything traumatic or confusing or hurtful is going to be fairy godmothered away in your sleep. And I did see, that's 2552 on my clock. Before that, I did see 2525 on my clock, but I forgot to say it. So 2525 is so important. That number 2, and changes in relationships, allies, friendships, bonds, beautiful bonds, because how can we enjoy life without other beautiful ones, right? You did the work long ago. Gorgeous confirmation. I'm nattering. I love you guys. I'm going to leave you to it. Thanks for all the pings and donations and love. I love you guys too. Mwah.